morning. My name is Felicity Wittes. On this week's episode, we are very honored to have been joined by the CEO of Naweza Films. And so I'm just going to give him a chance to introduce himself before we continue. Thank you so much for having us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm fine now.
Alright, that's amazing. Please tell us what is your name and what is Naweza and what do you do?
Oh, okay, nice, thank you. So my name is Ramsey Born. Ramsey Born is a filmmaker. I'm a DOP, director of photography. I'm a editor, I'm a director, everything.
Jack of all trades in filmmaking.
Yeah. So I'm the founder of Naweza Films. Naweza Films is a community-based organization that its main mandate is to create opportunities for young people, where we do film empowerment programs, where we take them through different aspects when it comes to film production. We teach people on cinematography, that's camera work, photography and everything, writing, how to edit, how to direct and everything in the film. So for us, we just provide the opportunity and the space and the facilities to facilitate all this, because we believe that anyone that has a story and is passionate when it comes to film production, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to tell their story. So we tend to be that platform for them to access that space.
That is amazing. How long have you been doing this? How long has Naweza?
This is the third year.
Oh wow!
Yeah, actually started like in 2017, but official when we were legally registered. That was in 2020. So right, I'll say like 3 years officially, 6 years, existence.
So what was the inspiration behind it? Because I mean, like quiet filmmaking, you know, people in CBOs, it's usually different initiatives, and it's like now filmmaking. What made you want to do that?
As a filmmaker, I started, like, for me, it was about passion. I used to love making movies, like to shoot using my phone, just to shoot small skits, then I upload on YouTube, I share with friends, and I used to get comments like, wow, amazing, want to be part of your team, invite us to your next project, want to be part of it. So when I was shooting these episodes, it's called Naweza, it's called Anita miniseries. It's a web miniseries that does advocate for social change, things to do with teenage pregnancy, HIV and AIDS, all kind of stuff. So I used to do these short clips and upload them on YouTube. And my friends wanted to join my team, and they're like, okay, so bro, I'm an actor. Everyone wanted to join my team, used to come as an actor. And as time goes by, I used to be overwhelmed because I was the only guy who was writing, directing, shooting, and editing. And you have to do it like every week. You know? So it was so overwhelming, and I thought, like, what if I train these guys and I show them how to do all these things? So when I'm not writing, then someone is writing. When I'm on set and I'm on the camera, someone's directing. You know? And that's when the inspiration started. I was like, okay. I taught like 3 people, so they were helping me, and I saw how passionate they were, and they were like, wow, this is amazing. And I said, wow, if you teach more people, then you can be making more movies. And so when I got an opportunity to come out with Naweza, I said that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a space for these people to come and learn, to become and be empowered. Because there's so many people who just want to learn, but they don't know how to start. Because there's no film school in this country. So what if they get somewhere, they come and learn camera work and come and learn editing and writing? So that's what inspired me to start up.
Amazing. So every single person who comes to Naweza, it's free of charge. They don't have to pay anything.
It's free of charge. Because that's why you are based in the slums.
Yes.
And it's not everyone here can afford, let's say, university fee, go to colleges. So we're giving you this thing for free. Come and utilize the opportunity of this thing. So it's definitely free for you.
Wow, that's amazing. How many beneficiaries do you have so far?
Like for the past 2 years, we managed to train over 100 people.
Wow, that is huge.
Over 100. because we're not only like focusing in Manyatta. There are several groups within Kisumu and outside Kisumu. We are also working closely with. There's a team in Majoro, there's a team in Kindu Bay.
Wow.
There's also a team in Nalenda. There are 2 teams in Nalenda. So we are working closely with them. So they have a production, they tag us along and we come and help them to what they do. So over 100. But for now we have like 50 who now come to our meetings and do everything. So they come and go. And also we have a program for kids from the age of 4 to 16. Who are also being empowered through the all stages of film production, and they are around 16.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is incredible work you're doing. How many films have you made so far? And do you have a favorite?
Like for me personally, as a filmmaker.
Yes. Or as Naweza.
As Naweza.
Yeah.
As Naweza, we have like 15 films, short films. Right now we're focusing on short films. My favorite, I can't say, I don't know. They're like my babies. I know that. But the one that is so dear to my heart is Anita Milisi. It's what made me who I am today. It's where my journey started and gave birth to everything and gave birth to this amazing vision that we have. So Anita Milisi is so close to my heart, and every time I'm down, like I feel like things are not going as planned. When I watch that, it tells me to keep going because it tells me where I've come from. Yeah, so that's my favorite for now.
Alright, interesting. So if you are to talk about any of the highlights you've had since you began Naweza, what would that be?
What I would say was the last festival that we hosted. It was a big deal. The festival has been in Uganda for so long, and them believing in us for seeing the work that we have done for the past 2 years, and making us the main conveners of this festival. That was amazing. So that is one of the highlights. The second one was doing a production in Uganda. We usually have an exchange program with the Ugandan team. We take our members to Uganda and then we do kind of a seminar or a workshop. And yeah, so for me, taking people from the slums in Kisumu, I just wanted to try something new, and then getting them to Uganda, to the southern part of Uganda, to come and do networking, learn from the other people. Yeah, it's just saying, wow, that's amazing for me. So that's one of the highlights as well.
Alright, interesting. So, of course, I know running an organization, it comes with its own fair share of challenges. So, what are some of the things that you have been dealing with over the years?
One, to be honest, running an organization is quite challenging. There's so many challenges. First, it's your first time doing it, there's no like where you go and take notes and like something. So the main challenge is, let's say resources. Limited resources that we have. Right now there's so many people who want to benefit from the program. They want to come and join the program. And you get that when we don't have enough equipment, we don't only have one computer to facilitate all these things. It becomes challenging because when people are coming to join the program, most of them have different expectations. Somebody thinks that when he just walks into the office, the dream will automatically come to Yeah, so when they come and they get already, there's just one camera that like 60 people want to use. When to get to his stand, so now most of them they don't. So that's really a main challenge, a very very big challenge, and for me it hurts me because at the end of the day, what I want to help everyone, but that is impossible. So it's something that that's challenging. The second challenges, I think, to the space that we have, of course. That we are based in the slums. There are so many people wants to come for meetings, for let's say when we have workshops, we have these sessions, and you only have this small space to contain them. It's kind of challenging. At the same time, it's slums, it's Manyatta, and you are in somebody's compound. And you have different young boys and girls who are coming from different backgrounds, and you know they can't just pop in anytime, because you know the neighbors will start feeling insecure and like, oh, okay, these young people, you know, blah blah blah. Yeah, so yeah, it's one of the challenges as well. The third one, which is the main one, is money. It's money, so yeah, so we don't have enough funds for sustainability, because we really trying to make this thing go on for years, but so we don't have enough money to run things. Yeah, so yes.
Wow, okay. So now that we are on the subject of money, it brings me to the one question I had of how are you able to raise resources for the films you're doing? How are you able to raise the resources for the maintenance of the place as well?
Yeah, so Naweza is being supported by a charity organization called United in Film. It's based in Canada. So they do send us, I don't say a lot of money, but some little cash to facilitate. Another thing is through production, commercial productions. You know. Since we are training young people, we're training boys and girls to do camera work and editing, we usually refer them to these gigs, weddings, events. So there's some money that they're making for themselves, and part of it comes to the organization. So that's how we are trying to fundraise for our activities. So for productions, you know, making movies, we usually encourage our members who are producers to go out and hustle. You know, approach people, approach well-wishers, approach organizations that would like to help you. And that's one of the ways we raise money for that. The second is just savings. Yeah, but it's kind of hectic. Making a movie is expensive. Yeah, so that's how we do it for now.
Impressive. How many employees do you have at the moment?
At the moment we have 3. Yeah. We have our administrator. Her name is Valentine. We have our accountant, who is Yufi, and then we have our communication officer. Her name is herself. Yeah, so we only have 3 employees for now that are working closely. Yeah.
Awesome. So now, if there is any other young person out there who would like to do the same thing that you were doing, what would be your word of advice for them?
Filmmaking, like making movies, or running a CD?
Both, yes.
Oh, okay. It's cliche, of course.
Yeah.
The first thing is always the interest. You know, you have to develop that interest first, and then the passion now comes in full swing. To show that whatever you want to do, you have to be passionate about it. And second thing is just putting in work. Like, you just have to work. There's no shortcut. Like, you have to hustle hard for that. Because there's so many challenges along the way, and if you're not that strong enough to fight these challenges, trust you me, you're going nowhere. So put in work, and then the passion has to be there, a real one that makes you wake up in the morning, want to do it over and over. So, yeah.
Interesting. Speaking about waking up every morning, wanting to do it over and over again, have you ever had moments when you wanted to give this up?
So many times, you know. So many times, because to be honest, you know, what we're doing here is something different. It's not more of a business, you know.
Yeah.
It's about you being selfless, because you want to help other people as well. And you know, when you're sacrificing your time, sacrificing your resources, sacrificing the little that you have to help other people, you become drained at some point. You know? You find that you don't even have more time for your family compared to the time that you have for your program. So sometimes you go back home, you're drained, you lose everything you had, You haven't even seen your parents for quite some time because you've been up and down now in the program. And you're like, okay, so what about tomorrow? What will I do? Second thing is, what next? You know, what next is that what if I'm not able to run the program anymore? Like I don't get funds, or I don't hustle hard to make this thing work. What about these young people now believe in you? You think that you are there for them. What about that? You know? So it's something that makes you scratch your head in the middle of the night. You're like, okay, what will I do? Yeah, so yeah, something like that.
Alright, so where do you see Naweza in the next maybe 2, 5 years, 10? What would you like it to become?
We bring the next Hollywood in Kisumu.
Amazing.
Yeah, because our main thing is, as much as we're trying to empower these people, we want them to be independent, to be full house. They can do these things from scratch without having to involve another person or depending on other people. We want you to be a producer that can make a movie from scratch to the final stage and sell your movie. So what if you have like 200 people in Kisumu that can do that? Then we'll be having movies every week being screened at mega cinemas. So that's the whole vision. We have so many young filmmakers going through this program and also penning their own production houses.
That is amazing. That is amazing. I hope that dream does come true. This has been beautiful. Thank you so much for sitting with us and for sharing with us. And so I would just like you to let us know if someone wants to find you, where would they be able to do that? Physical offices, phone numbers, social media pages.
Yeah,
yes.
Awesome. We have our social media pages. Naweza Films, the Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok, Naweza Films. Our email address, because Naweza Films @gmail.com. You can find us there. Our offices are based in White House, Manyatta. Just White House, and then the next building. That's where you'll find us. Yeah, so everything, just go to Naweza Films on YouTube, check the contents that we have done so far. Instagram, everywhere, Naweza Films.
Alright, yeah. And if someone wants to look for you for a job, like the commercial production, what is the procedure for that?
Yeah, just message us or call us at 075616 5623, or message us on let's say on Facebook or Instagram. We're always there to respond.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you can find us there.
Any last words?
Last words first, thank you so much for coming through. And Naweza Films is open to any filmmaker, to any creative. You have something that you want to do when it comes to film production, just holler at us and come. It's for free because we believe like us working together and creating opportunities for more young people will be able to make the industry vibrant. So let's come together and support such initiatives. Let's support our brothers and sisters who wants to be filmmakers, and yeah, let's make Kisumu a hub of filmmaking and a station filmmaking. Yeah, so thank you so much.
And thank you so much for having us. We appreciate this. And I'd also like to extend a very huge thank you to you who has taken your time to sit with us and to watch this. I will see you guys again, same time, same place next week. My name is Felisa.